There we go. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the brand new version of Coffee Time Kicks. Hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the newest version of Coffee Time Kicks. We are back, guys. We're back. I don't know if I said that enough times for you to know that we're back.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
My name is Mike from the Sneaker History Podcast. If you're not familiar with the channel, I really do appreciate you guys for joining. Again, if you're new here, if you hadn't done so, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, drop a comment, all that good stuff. Now, you all who have watched Coffee Time Kicks before are probably familiar with the layout of me going through sneaker news, me talking about this, that, and other stories. Now, we may still do that every so often, but I probably pick one or two stories that's, worth talking about. But I really want to make this more of a platform to me, for me, I should say, to talk about just maybe sneakers that aren't talked about as much, or subjects that get washed over because sneaker YouTube always becomes who has it first, who has it early, and some of these conversation pieces get lost in the shuffle, and like the more minute details, the micro side of things gets lost. So I want to be able to sit and have these conversations, to go back to shoes, talk about different things that, I don't want to say real sneakerhead because it's not fair to, categorize someone that way, but sneakerheads like myself, and I know a lot of you guys out there who watch, really care about, because it doesn't have to be the newest shoe. Sometimes we want to talk about things in the past that just got glossed over. And with that, today we're talking about the blatant disrespect of the LeBron James retro line. So first things first, I gotta bring a shoe out, right? I mean, that's Coffee Time Kicks. We got the coffee, now we get the kicks. But guys, I just had a shoe come in that I got on a disgusting sale. Like, again, it's almost disrespectful to sell, but I'm okay with it because that meant I didn't have to pay full price. But you see the old school Nike Performance box, which, man, I haven't seen one of these in hand in such a long time. We are going to be looking at an Air Zoom generation. Now, this is one that was actually part of the LeBron Vote Back series, when there's like all these PEs, these very rare items that Nike wanted to survey and see what we want to bring back. Now, although it did not get voted to win, it did, it did show up. Here it is, the Air Zoom generation in LeBron's purple suede player edition. Guys, this is such a beautiful shoe. It is so nice. Air Zoom generation is a nice shoe as it is, but with this all over purple suede, these purple chrome highlights, this is something that is just fantastic. And I got this for $83. Yep, 83 whole dollars. The shoe retailed for $190 a couple months back, or early in the year when it released. I kept wanting to pull a trigger, but I was like, man, $190 is pretty pricey. I mean, shoes are just going up and up and up. But I was able to get these at a very good steal, which brought me to the conclusion that no one cares about the LeBron retro line. At least not anymore like they did back in 2012, 2013, 14. When Nike basketball was very prominent. Now, call me just someone living in the past, but I enjoy technical basketball shoes. So that's really what started my love of sneakers. So I'm always going to have a place in my collection for them. Like, I will always have basketball shoes. I will still wear them out in public, even though it's not a runner or whatever, those, the high-end fashion casual shoes that people are wearing. I'm always going to be here. And with that being said, I just pulled the other shoe too. You know what? Because I just got them in, and you guys know how this works. I've actually already done one take with the shoes, the whole video almost. I didn't like it so much. And for those who will never see that footage of the initial take, I guess I'll do the favor and give you the ASMR sticker pull that I gave the first try, and you guys get it here too. So let's see if we get a little bit of noise for you if you're into that, I guess. Up. And there you go. There's your ASMR sticker pulling off the back of an Air Zoom generation. But anyway, back on track here. By the way, with Coffee Time Kicks now, I typically would write them out. I'm kind of going off the cuff and see how that works. You guys let me know how you like it. But we got this beautiful shoe. It was a LeBron PE that we saw him wear in 2018 when he had first joined the Lakers. You saw him courtside. I want to say it was Summer League. And if you were anything like me at that time, you saw those shoes. And you know what? Collectively, the sneaker world, when it comes to social media, lost their mind. Like, oh my God, this is an awesome shoe. How do we get it? We're going to release it. But when Nike gives it to you, you're like, nah, I don't want it. Now, I'm not going to say not everyone, because I'm sure the people who really wanted it got their hands on it. And which is nice, because that means that we who liked the shoe, wanted the shoe, actually had a chance to get it, and we got it. Even better, I got to get it on sale. It sat around long enough for me to grab it. But it just boggles my mind that the LeBron retro line does not get the same love as the Jordan line. I mean, I know there's probably more Jordan fans out there. That age-old argument is going to go on forever until a third, fourth, fifth person, as generations come around, enter that argument. And the reason I said Jordan and I didn't include Kobe is because Kobe's got popular from his, not popular, Kobe retros started selling out because of his untimely and unfortunate passing. Because if you know, before that, except for certain colorways, they were sitting on shelves. So this is recent that people were going in and buying those Protros and really losing their minds over them. And for some reason, Nike can't figure out how to produce more of them. But that's another topic for another day. But if it's something you guys think that, hey, it's because they don't hold up with their design or they don't look good with casual shoes, well, I mean, to be fair, if you look at a Jordan 1, Jordan 2 Low, Jordan 3, and Jordan 4, those are the only Jordans in my mind that have a casual appeal. A 2 High, a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are all these huge basketball shoes that are just as big as some of these LeBrons if you really look at it. So where do we meet at in the middle here? What's the real reason that we're not liking the shoe? Is it because of the pricing, which I can completely agree with, because good Lord, 190 for Air Zoom Generation, weren't these like 140, 130 back when they originally released? Was that 04, 05? You guys let me know on that one. I can't remember. But the price, yes, I'm right there with you. That's why I waited to get these bad boys on sale, which there's a sale going on Nike. You can still get these and the debut colorway for cheaper than the 190, which if you want them, go grab them while you can. But not only these guys, I mean, we look at some other very popular at the time LeBrons that I thought still held up over time. LeBron 8 Miami Night Lows. Excuse my pair, they're a bit dirty because I wear the mess out of them. They came and went, and you can still get pairs on the resale market for under retail, I think, or right at retail. Another PE that came out and was 06 during the All-Star game here in Houston, the Oilers LeBron 3. Super nice color. I know it is a bit of a chunkster of a shoe, so I get that, but it's a PE that people never thought they'd get their hands on. They released them a few years back, and I think these are very much under retail if you go to the resale market. So if you want them, please go get them, or if you want them in your collection, that is. And of course, the one everyone knows about, the Big Bang LeBron 9. This, in 2012, people were giving up their cars for these things. And again, time goes on. I know, what's the word I'm looking for? I know fashion changes. Maybe we'll come back around to this era of Nike basketball, or basketball shoes in general. But it's just crazy to me that when these are made available again, people don't want them. Now, a couple things could have occurred to make that happen. One, people maybe who are my age maybe grew out of the sneakers and just moved on to different things. So by the time they came back around, 5, 10, 15 years later, people moved on and just didn't matter to them. Or I know some people, when they take the rarity out of something, they don't want it anymore, so they didn't want to buy it if more people had it, which will always boggle my mind because, I mean, between you and me, guys, I don't wear the shoes on my feet for you. I wear them because I like them, and I feel like a lot of people do, so maybe I'm talking to a small population. Pricing, definitely. Again, I agree with you all on that one. Pricing's wild. I wait for things to go on sale when I can. I mean, I panic bought these ahead of time, so I paid a little bit more than retail. I think probably $20 more than retail, which still isn't crazy. But I wanted to have these in my collection, so that was on me. I made that choice, but typically I wait for things to drop in price. That was one of my grails I had to have. Or again, fashion just is not there right now. I know the baggier jeans are coming back, baggier clothes, so maybe that's in transition to get back here. But I just feel like some years down the road from now, maybe once LeBron's retired or whatever it may be, whatever timeline happens, I feel like people are going to wish they got their hands on it. So for all my fans of basketball sneakers who are still buying these and hopefully get them at a good price, good for us at this point. Stack them in your collection, wear them, enjoy them, so that way when they do get popular again, you have them. Or you at least had them. You're not having to go chase around with all the kids out there when it becomes a new hot thing in the street. But this is me just ranting because it's crazy to me how things in sneakers change so much to where people who were around at the same time, or people who are young, just act like this era just didn't happen. I mean, they released the Watch the Throne 9, which was at outlets. They're about to release the Beast LeBron 2 sometime later this year. I'm sure that's going to sit around as well, but again, price point makes it hard. So where do you fall when it comes to the LeBron retro line? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you have a pretty solid collection? Or are you waiting until they go on sale like myself? Let me know down below. And guys, this is Coffee Time Kicks. Again, a little subject that we want to talk about that happened in the sneaker world that maybe don't get as much discussion. Let me know whatever topics you may want to talk about. Maybe they'll make it to the next show. Drop me some sneaker news. We'll talk about that too whenever we can. But until next time, guys, see ya.